adventure.
Good afternoon. We've been busy today. Yeah. It's May 21st, and you have been working on the pantry next to the fridge, and I have been for 2 days straight cleaning. Let me show you the tent. I really cleaned up in there a lot. And then we'll come back to Cory. This will give him some time to think about what he wants to say.
I don't want to say anything.
All right, so as you can see, I have organized and cleaned everything in here. And tools, and then you've got paint, you've got wiring, you've got all of the different wood, the smaller pieces down here to fill in the blanks, same here, organized all of this. If you had seen it before, you would understand why this is such a large deal. Also, Lupa's platform, we decided that we're going to try to attach. This is from the fold-out bed that we only used the spring for. Didn't use the legs for it because it sits on the actual structure for the couch. So we're going to use those legs to put more support down at the far end, just to equalize things, you know. Oh, he's stealing some glue. I see him coming in. I also cleaned up all over here. He's got more workspaces than he knows what to do with. Am I right? Now, I'm going to go in here. So, you may remember the panel. I went ahead and painted and epoxied it to match the floor. I may have already said that. I probably did. Cory worked on the drawers, which now both have rollers so that they don't drag on the floor. We had to move this over a little bit because it was rubbing, but the little cubby still opens. And then this one also has the rollers, making it so much easier to use. And over here in the corner, I went in and I epoxied all of the gauges so that it's not just clear coat, there's a thick coat of epoxy, which gives it the three-dimensional look, and it makes it look like there's a glass in there. So I really am very pleased with how that turned out. And at some point or another during all of this, I came in and did some trim around the baseboard and around the top just to finish off the wall. We've got some ideas for this here. We'll see how that works out. And I, organized everything in here, which I already talked about, organized all of his tools. So let's get down here and talk to Cory. All right. Tell me about your day.
Just working through challenges. You know how it goes.
I do. So tell me a little bit about it.
Like I said, I guess most people just go buy a new sheet of Luan. I'm trying to glue this one back together so we can use it. It's going to be hidden between the fridge and the inside of that pantry, so it's really not a thing, but it just keeps stuff from
falling out of the shelves.
Out of the shelves and scraping up the
other
side. So it's really just a scrape barrier.
More than anything. And a drop down between the fridge and the shelving barrier.
So it's not that big of a deal. It's really not that crucial. But I'm gluing it up just to reuse.
Very good.
Again, our go-to 1x2s. They're sturdy and cheap and light, and they work well. So that's what most of the frame of the pantry is going to be.
Go inside and show me.
You saw everything else already.
No, I didn't cover that. I just did the drawers and the the panel here and my gauges that I epoxied. This is the pantry that we're talking about.
So switch these around because this was the those road trunks.
You can see here, it's the one that has the
road
Disney
trunks from
cruise
the Disney
line.
cruise line, and Laura dismantled them all and pulled all the rails and everything else. So I cleaned them up, flipped them around to where we can use them. On this side, it still protects that plywood, and scabbed in 2 pieces to make this work here. This is getting glued in place.
I think that looks so nice.
Finishes it out pretty nice. Then we found that we're going to be able to reuse these instead of this way, which is way too tight. Just flip them on end this way, and we'll do 1x2s here for the rest of the structure for the cabinets.
And the cabinet will end here at the top of the fridge so that
we can have a nice flat storage space for trays or lawn chairs or something else. So we'll just bring this all the way across here. I don't have that piece because it's being epoxied now.
Right.
So it'll go across there. This will sit about like this.
Which will give it plenty of room to open up.
Yep. Another one there, and then maybe I'll take this one apart and rebuild it if we can make it work. If we need it down in this lower section. This piece of bamboo from our backyard. It'll be a nice cover up here.
So that you don't see the wiring.
Yeah. Gives a little bit of a themed element. And I'm thinking about getting a smaller piece of smaller bamboo.
Told you we were thinking about this thing.
To do maybe a 3/4 or 2/3 round here.
To hide that seam.
To hide
That'll
the
look
seam.
nice.
So it kind of goes back to a little bit of a tiki bar adventure kind of.
It goes with the theme.
Ties it all together.
And it ties in the colors of the drawers and the cabinets. I mean, it'd be very similar to all of that as well. So.
And then we're still going to run the switch because the hot water heater is under here, but you have to lift up to turn on the electric for the hot water switch. I'll probably just put it right here, so I've got to rewire
Nice.
all that so it's easy to get to.
Awesome. I would say that's about it, but I think we're really making progress. I'm real proud of us.
I think so.
We've done good the last couple of days. Always an adventure.
Always.
That's it for this Lake Calamita update. We're so glad you hung out with us. If you enjoy unique projects like this, you need to explore the rest of our channel. We're not just about flipping this RV. We're all about adventure, creativity, incredible food, and turning trash to treasure. We've got videos on our travels all over the world, our deep love for animal conservation, and fun DIY projects that cover everything from house flipping, RV renovation, to furniture flipping. We even have a bunch of videos showcasing our personal artwork. And for those who love a good theme, you'll find our passion for cooking, party planning, and theming in videos of themed dinners and cake decorating. I even FaceTime cook with my 88-year-old dad once a month. If you've got a curious brain, our channel is definitely the place for you. Hit the subscribe button, explore our travel and renovation playlist, and we'll catch you on our next adventure.